So my name is Breck Weigel. I'm the president of Pro Bono Partnership of Ohio. I think I probably know most of you, but it's really hard to say today because I can't see you. Typically, I'd be addressing you in a suit and tie, probably in the Procter & Gamble lobby with a beer in my hand. And I'm sorry we can't be there today, but it's actually great to be doing this in any event. And thank you to all of you for joining us virtually. We were supposed to have this event back in the spring, and it was just the worst time possible, so we didn't hold it. But we have a lot to celebrate today, and we'll get to that pretty soon. It's been a bizarre year, and I think we would all agree on that. But the one constant or mainstay in my professional life has been Pro Bono Partnership of Ohio. It's just been an amazing year, and I'm just so incredibly proud of Aaron and the staff for how they've been able to keep up with everything and, not working in the office and being all remote. Almost all, if not our entire staff, having young kids, and it's just been amazing to see what they've done. We've had, I know we're here to celebrate 2019, but 2020 has just been a banner year, so really incredible. Last thing I'll open with is just to say this really is my favorite event of the Pro Bono calendar for the year. It's our opportunity to just step back and reflect and just take it all in, just how incredibly fortunate we are to have made all the progress that we've made in such a short period of time. And really to the thanks of all of you who are joining us today. So what you have up in front of you is our 2019 Rockstar Volunteers. That sounds like Aaron, so I'm going to assume that is, but we mean it. I remember when this chart consisted of about one or two columns that would be here on the left. And this is, just for 1 year. So it's an amazing feat. In our 5th year of serving nonprofits and attorneys, we have about 700 volunteers through our 5 years, and today really is a celebration, really, of all of you. Your willingness to give back your precious time, to get away from your day jobs, to work these cases as hard as you do. The feedback we get from the clients is almost uniformly outstanding. You all really care, and it shows. And you're number one on the front line here. So I can't thank you enough for everything you do. And without you, we just couldn't be here. So thanks a million. We go to the next slide, Veronica. I know it takes a sec. So, the same I'll say about our corporate and law firm sponsors. Again, as I look at this list, there's 41 law firms and corporate sponsors on this list. I think we started with about 8, and most of these on the list have been with us. Each year that we've added additional sponsors, they've tended to stay with us. We've had very few people who have not repeated. So again, something we're really proud of. And in addition to those on this list, we had 65 individual contributors in 2019, and that number continues to rise every year. And I hope that all of you will consider donating personally as well. I know that 2019 seems like a million years ago, but with your help, we really had great growth, and as I said, even more, even a phenomenal year, 2020, which we can talk about at another time. So 2019 at a glance, if you look at this, 340 unique legal matters handled by 247 attorney volunteers. Additionally, the staff put on 19 separate seminars for nonprofits and attorneys. A lot of that was COVID related and really bringing much needed advice to our nonprofit clients. And if you put that in numbers, it's over 2,100 volunteer hours for the year. I think that's a lot more than most of you individually would bill in a year, or at least I hope so. So what does that mean to the community? In 2019, we gave back $770,000 in free legal services to our nonprofit clients. And over the past 5 years, it's been over $3 million free legal services again. And that's money that is saved, and that's money that is poured directly back into the community, directly back to our nonprofit clients, who can use those funds to support their clients who are actually the most in need. So it really is a tremendous tribute to showing just how much of an impact each of our volunteers is having. Finally, we switch to the last slide. None of these successes in our first 5 years could have been achieved without the commitment of our board and our dedicated staff. Our board continues to grow every year. It's we're getting to that point where we're beginning to have to transition people off, but we've just been extraordinarily lucky to have people that are really committed, that are really totally into the mission, and are very engaged. And I just know that that's been a foundation from day one, and just really love working, week to week and month to month with these people. I can't say enough about the staff. Aaron, coming on 6 years now, has just been, my right hand, and Aaron and I speak frequently, daily, weekly. She keeps me up to speed, and I don't do it because I'm trying to micromanage her. I just do it because I enjoy speaking to her, and her enthusiasm is so incredibly, catching. I mentioned Veronica at the outset. She's been with us from almost day one. Barca, our attorney here in Cincinnati. Marcy, our Dayton director. And for those of you who don't know, we're really beginning to make some great strides in Dayton. And then Chastity, who serves the entire organization as well. So, and again, a shout out to our sponsors. Our presentation sponsor today is the Ohio State Bar Foundation. This is an interesting one. Ohio State Bar Foundation has become one of our most significant sponsors, and it's just been a great partnership for us to be able to work with such a great organization on a statewide level. LexisNexis is also an event level sponsor. Lexis has been with us from day one. Kermit Lowry is on our board and soon to be on our executive committee. Has been just a tremendous champion of the organization. And then finally, at the individual level is Greater Cincinnati Foundation. And this is brand new this year. And you want to talk about just a huge boost for us in a really down time this winter as the COVID was just hitting and we were beginning to really kind of wonder where we stood. Greater Cincinnati Foundation stepped up and really has been extraordinarily generous to us. So great to have all those sponsors. I'll introduce Mark Kittrick, the president of the Ohio State Bar Foundation, which is again our presenting sponsor tonight. Aaron and I had the good fortune to pitch our organization to Mark and his board a couple of months ago, and that was a great experience. After that, we're going to have a short video put together by one of our award winners tonight, Giles Robilier, who has done a number of our videos in the past. He's an attorney with P&G. And then that will be followed by our awards presentation. So as we wrap up our 5th year, on a personal level and on behalf of the organization, I can't thank all of you enough for all that you've done. And please share in our success and enjoy the program. Thank you.
Breck, can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear you fine.
Great, thank you, Breck, Aaron, Veronica, and all of you for the privilege and honor of talking briefly to you today. Congratulations on your 5-year anniversary. If this were a wedding, your gift would be wood. So I pass that wood piece to you on this wonderful occasion. Your work is fantastic. What you accomplished in your presentation to our board a month or two ago was outstanding. So impressive. What you're doing is remarkable. We're proud to be supportive of what you do and a sponsor of this fantastic event. We wish you many decades of great success and growth and continued good health. I only want to say 2 things. One is the Bar Foundation. 2 things people may not know. The Ohio State Bar Foundation is the largest nonprofit legal foundation in the United States. And some have told me in the world for what we do. That surprises many people. We'll probably give out 7 figures in grants this year. We gave out over $850,000 last year. I want to tell you to go to our website, osbf.org/symposium, and see what our current 2019-2020 fellows just put on last week. And there's a link to that. And we have well over 700 viewers already, which is talking about On the Margin. This is a symposium for an hour where it talks about foster children and human trafficking. You will be enlightened, illuminated, and encouraged to help stop this horrible form of modern slavery. It's fantastic work, and we encourage you to check out our website for that. Again, congratulations on all you do. We're thrilled to keep working with you. Our grants committee and all my board says only the heartiest congratulations to all of you, and thank you for the opportunity just to say hello and give you our best wishes. Take care.
Where were you 5 years ago? We were launching Pro Bono Partnership of Ohio as the shared dream of a passionate group of corporate lawyers. We saw our nonprofit community struggling to afford the business legal services they need to keep their organizations strong. We knew it would take the support of the legal community to thrive and grow, but we had to wonder who would show up. And then you volunteered, and you, and you. In 5 years, more than 700 attorney volunteers have completed over 1,500 unique legal matters for more than 235 nonprofit clients. And you gave. And you gave. Our corporate, law firm, and foundation sponsors have stepped up to financially support our mission. Because of you, we expanded to Dayton. We started our Grow PBPO Advisory Board. We provided seminars, workshops, and CLEs. We built the talented staff that is essential to running our growing program. Most importantly, we provided over $3 million in legal services. And each dollar saved on legal fees went to feed the hungry, help the homeless, care for children, nurse the sick, enable the disabled, and help those in need to help themselves. Where will we be in 5 years?
Wherever the journey takes us, one thing is certain: we can't do it without you. Please continue to volunteer and donate.
Thank you for being part of our impact and creating a ripple effect of service far beyond what any one of us can do alone. Thank you for our first 5 years. We can't wait to see what we can accomplish together next.
Hi, Rosemary. If you want to turn on your video and introduce yourself.
Hello. Look at that. Technical issues. Always, always. Thanks so much for tuning in to Pro Bono's 5th anniversary appreciation reception for some phenomenal attorneys that volunteer their time, talents, and treasures with this organization to support over 100 other organizations. My name is Rosemary Oglesby Henry, and I am the CEO and founder of the Rosemary's Babies Company, and we support teen parents and families in Greater Cincinnati. We partnered with Pro Bono in 2017. And since, Pro Bono has supported Rosemary's Babies Company with more than $25,000 in legal services and support. They have supported us with reviewing our bylaws, to creating non-disclosure agreements, to supporting us with acquiring our trademark. And even now, their volunteer heroes are supporting us with the acquisition of our soon-to-be new property in Greater Cincinnati. When asked to speak today, I was more than honored and excited to step up to the plate and answer the call, as they are the first to lead the charge in answering calls for nonprofits like us. I'd like to wish them a very special happy anniversary. And from our entire team at Rosemary's Babies Company, we would like to say thank you, thank you, thank you. And with that, let me introduce the 2019 Corporate Attorney of the Year, Giles Roblier. I think I said that right. Giles Roblier is an attorney with Procter & Gamble. He first volunteered with Pro Bono Partnership of Ohio in 2016. Since then, Giles has volunteered to provide support with 10 different projects with 8 local nonprofits: Grant Us Hope, Last Mile Food Rescue, and Valley View Foundation. Thanks to Giles' assistance, all of the organizations he has worked with are now stronger. Mr. Roblier is probably one of Pro Bono's most out-of-the-box volunteers. He is the creative genius behind all of our Pro Bono videos we have played this afternoon and for several of the last volunteer appreciation events. Veronica, who I love, Pro Bono's program coordinator, said, Giles has used his creativity and vision to enhance our story through creative visual media, bringing life to the impact of Pro Bono's work and those of our nonprofit clients and volunteers within the community. He captures the essence of our mission and transforms it into video for all to see. He has been and still is a true gift to Pro Bono Partnership of Ohio. Giles, thank you for your enthusiasm and dedication to Pro Bono Partnership of Ohio's mission. Please join me in congratulating this rock star, Giles Roblier, the 2019 Pro Bono Corporate Attorney of the Year.
Thank you, Rosemary. I guess we're allowed to say a few words. So we're talking today about what PBPO and the nonprofit clients get from volunteers and donors, but I want to say a word about what we as volunteers get from PBPO. I believe, as do you all, that pro bono work is essential. Essential to our profession and our legal community, necessary to our character, refreshing to our souls. And pro bono work makes us better people, which makes us better lawyers. But with limited time and busy schedules, it can be hard to find meaningful pro bono work. The VLP cases I did early on were important, but I always felt at the end of the day like I wish they had a better lawyer, one more experienced in landlord-tenant law or school cases or immigration law or courtroom practice. But what's amazing about PBPO is that I'm able to use the same skills and competencies that I use to solve corporate legal problems for a massive global company, and I use them to help a tiny nonprofit down the block. And I know they're in good hands. PBPO makes it so easy to do. Just answer an email and you are connected to someone who desperately needs exactly what you already know how to do. So as you thank me, I want to thank Aaron and the PBPO staff and the board for providing this resource for me, for all of us lawyers, to connect to this affirming, positive, and replenishing work. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Giles Roblier, and congratulations again. So, did you know that the average volunteer project is completed in 6 hours or less? Pro Bono Partnership works hard to ensure its volunteers know what they are getting into from the very beginning. And thankfully, Pro Bono Partnership attorneys who will knowingly take on more complicated projects. Matt Delaney is one of these volunteers. Matt is an intellectual property attorney with Frost Brown Todd, where he counsels clients regarding all aspects of intellectual property law. Last year, Matt completed a project with La Soup that took 2.5 years. If you have not heard of La Soup, I think you should. It rescues food that would otherwise be wasted, transforms it into nutritious and tasty soups, and shares that soup with our hungry community members through partnerships with schools, agencies, and other nonprofits. Matt filed for 2 trademarks that were rejected. Matt refused to give up and financed the applications that were originally rejected and resulted in successfully registering a word and design mark for LeSoup. LeSoup's board member, Lisa Wharton, said, Matt steered LeSoup's trademark process carefully through a number of challenges, patiently and creatively getting us to the goal. He demonstrated not only legal acumen, but real interest in our mission. LeSoup is forever grateful. Matt, thanks to you, local organizations like May We Help, LeSoup, and Step Up Anderson Township have even firmer foundations on which to provide their essential services. Congratulations, Matt Delaney, Pro Bono Partnerships 2019 Law Firm Attorney of the Year.
Thank you so much. I think I'm taking a huge professional risk here, including the crew, but I wanted them to share in this. I'll keep it short and sweet. Thank you so much. I absolutely am touched by this honor, and I wanted to reiterate thanking Aaron and Veronica and the whole team for just teeing up these projects so easily. It's just so easy to just jump in and pick one out and take care of it. You take all the hard part of it out of it for us volunteer attorneys. So once again, thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Nancy Eigel-Miller, and I'm the Executive Director of 1 in 5. 1 in 5 is a local nonprofit with the mission to prevent suicide by erasing the stigma of mental illness and promoting optimal mental health for all. We achieve this mission through education, stigma reduction, community engagement, policy and advocacy, and measurement and data. I want to thank Pro Bono Partners for working with us over the last 2 years. They have been an invaluable partner to evaluate all of our legal needs and to pair us with community attorneys to help make sure that we have everything we need created and in alignment with nonprofit best practices. Thank you so much for all that you do to help in the community. You truly are invaluable. I am here today to celebrate Bill Flynn. He is a shareholder at Strauss & Troy, and he is the winner of the Pro Bono Partnerships Nonprofit Nominated Excellence in Nonprofit Service Award. 1 in 5 became a client of Pro Bono Partners in last April. Since then, we've worked on 18 separate projects with Pro Bono Partners. Bill Flynn completed 7 of those projects. He has been a true gift to our organization. Specifically, he helped strengthen our operation with counseling on employment matters, corporate governance, and more. So when I say he went above and beyond, he went way above and beyond. Bill's time, expertise, and experience, without a doubt, empowered 1 in 5 to focus more time and funds on our mission of optimal health for youth in our community. The impact of his work has rippled through our community, and this will happen for years to come because of him. Bill is most deserving of this award. Congratulations, Bill, the 2019 Excellence in Nonprofit and Community Service winner.
Bill, can you unmute yourself?
Oh, you start over.
There we go.
Okay, there you go. Unmute. Nancy, thank you so much for the kind words. It means more to me than you'll know, especially since I've witnessed personally the work that 1 in 5, that you and 1 in 5 are doing in the community, especially in the school community, to destigmatize conversations surrounding mental health, especially for our children. And giving our students and our educators and our parents the tools to make early identification and early intervention. I also want to say thank you to Breck and Aaron and Veronica and everybody at Pro Bono Partnership. What you give back, I can't really, fortunately, Giles and Matt said most of what I could say, and they said it better than I could say it, what Pro Bono Partnership does for the community, and especially, I think all sponsors and volunteers would agree that we are humbled extremely by these organizations out in the community, such as Nancy's and Rosemary's. What you're doing for our community pales, or what we do pales in comparison to what you do for our communities, and you have our eternal thanks for that. But I know Giles and Matt, and certainly everybody else are gratified to be able to contribute in some small way. So thank you so much for this recognition, and we look forward to doing more.
Thank you, Bill.
Have a great evening.
Pro Bono Partners is also proud to give the Rising Star Award to Duke Energy attorney Adrienne Stuckey. Adrienne is an attorney with Duke Energy, where she currently advises Duke on environmental, health, and safety matters. Prior to working at Duke, Adrienne was an associate at Thompson Hines. Adrienne is yet another great example of an attorney going above and beyond for one of PBPO's clients. Last year, she spent almost 30 hours advising a local organization on best practices around commercial leases and being a commercial landlord, in addition to redrafting their commercial leases. Thanks to her, this small nonprofit is on a strong footing moving forward. Adrienne, you are just starting with your legal career, but already you've made a positive impact, not just with PBPO and the clients you worked with, but the ripple effect of your work is felt across our community. Thank you. Congratulations, Adrienne Stuckey, PBPO's 2019 Rising Star Award recipient.
Thank you. I just want to say thank you, Pro Bono Partnership of Ohio, for all that you do. It is such a joy to work with the nonprofit organizations and in your community, in my community, which has been my community for 4 years. And so I really love it. And thank you for all the family who joined today. Thanks.
So good afternoon. My name is H.A. Musser. As you can see there, I'm president of Santa Maria Community Services, and we are a 122-year-old kind of mid-sized nonprofit working on the west side of Cincinnati. I've been there 36 of those 122 years. We provide early childhood services, which include home visitation, helping parents get their kids ready for kindergarten. We work with middle school students at Euler School in Lower Price Hill who are at risk of failure, helping them develop academically and socially to prepare them for the future. Teach English classes to immigrants on the west side. We have a workforce development program that helps families get more financial stability in their lives and get on a path out of poverty. We connect uninsured adults with health care through our wellness program. And then we help folks who've dropped out of school go back and finish that high school equivalency. So we're blessed to be able to have embedded and fairly deep roots in Price Hill on the west side, where we've been over 50 years, and especially excited about our work with Pro Bono. I looked back, and it was 5 years ago this month that we got our first closing letter. That was a matter handled by Allison Hawkins, who was with what was called then Ethicon Endosurgery. And we just, in the last couple of weeks, completed probably 24 projects later. Alex Kahn with Ulmer and Byrne completed a project for us reviewing a lease. So we've been deeply grateful for the work of all of the attorneys that have served us in this work over the last 5 years, and we have much to be thankful for. So my first pleasure to nominate or recognize an award recipient is Ulmer and Byrne. Their attorneys have proven themselves to be invaluable partners of Pro Bono Partnership of Ohio, both through their volunteer engagement and Ulmer's financial support. Since 2019, Ulmer attorneys have volunteered for 34 different legal projects with a value of over $30,000 saved for local nonprofits. These are funds nonprofits can now pour into their important missions, helping members of the community who need it most. Organizations like my own, Santa Maria Community Services, and Women Helping Women, Found Village, Give Back Cincinnati, and Adventure Crew are stronger thanks to the efforts of Ulmer attorneys. Thank you to all of the Ulmer and Byrne attorneys who have jumped in despite their busy schedules to take a project for pro bono or serve as a speaker at one of our educational outreach seminars. You are all active participants in making our community a more just and equitable place for all. Accepting the award on behalf of Ulmer and Byrne is Eric Robbins. It's my privilege to award Ulmer and Byrne the Pro Bono Partnership of Ohio 2019 Law Firm of the Year Award. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, HA. What an honor this is for all of us here at Ulmer. We are so grateful to be involved with PBPO. PBPO does such amazing things for our community, and it's remarkable to us what an incredible impact that PBPO enables our small little interactions here at our desks to be able to do great things in the community. So thank you for everything. Thank you on behalf of all my friends and colleagues here at Ulmer and Byrne for recognizing us for this award. We're very grateful and excited to be part of PBPO long into the future. Thank you.
Absolutely, and thanks to you again and your whole team. Next up is a little small company in town named Kroger. The Kroger Company was one of Pro Bono Partnership of Ohio's founding sponsors, and PBPO would not be here today without its generous financial support and leadership from key people like former board member Rick Landrum and current board member Kyle Grubbs. Today, however, we're here to celebrate Kroger's entire legal team and the work the legal department has done to strengthen our community. In Pro Bono's first 5 years, Kroger attorneys took time out of their busy schedules to volunteer on almost 30 separate legal projects or to participate in one of our nonprofit legal checkup events where they helped local nonprofits identify areas of risk. David Owens helped organize the legal checkup programs for Pro Bono Partnership of Ohio through the Association of Corporate Counsel. Together, you have saved pro bono clients $50,000 in legal fees and, more importantly, supported important community organizations who could not otherwise have afforded legal help. Dress for Success, Community Matters, Mercy Neighborhood Ministries, Melodic Connections, and Therapeutic Writing Institute, among many others, are all stronger because of your efforts. Here tonight to accept the award on behalf of Kroger is PBPO board member Kyle Grubbs. We thank you for the support provided by your entire legal department and congratulate Kroger on being named our 2019 Corporate Legal Department of the Year. Congratulations.
Thank you, HA. And on behalf of everyone at Kroger and especially my colleagues in the law department at Kroger, thank you to PBPO and all of its outstanding clients. We really appreciate this tremendous honor. As HA said, you know, many of our attorneys have worked with many different clients of Pro Bono Partnership of Ohio and have each found it a really rewarding experience. And, you know, we really appreciate the opportunity to support those clients and Pro Bono Partnership, and it's just been a tremendous honor. And so thank you to Pro Bono Partnership and to Aaron and everyone at PBPO for this honor. We really do appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Kyle. Congratulations. Gosh, everyone, thank you for tuning in tonight. My name's Erin Childs and I'm the executive director. This is one of our favorite events every year, and we were absolutely crushed that we could not hold it in person this past spring, but are so excited for the opportunity to celebrate you all tonight. One of our core values at Pro Bono Partnership is a culture of gratitude. That's why we're here tonight, to stop everything for a minute and thank you for all that you've helped us accomplish. Seeing all of your names in the chat, our clients, our volunteers, board members, staff members, reminds me of the awesome village we have to help us carry out our mission. And we are grateful for that. Thank you to our event sponsors here tonight. And also thank you to all of our corporate donors who support us throughout the year. and make our program possible. Last but certainly not least, thank you to all of our amazing attorney volunteers. I love how small the font is on this and hope next year that we all need our readers and we need to put it on several pages because we do all need your help. On staff here, we are inspired by you and we learn from you every single day. So thank you. Tonight, I know we focused mostly on 2019 and the work that we did in 2019, but we also recognize that it's October of 2020 and our work became even more critical with the arrival of COVID-19 to our region. So we are humbled by those of you who, despite everything else going on in your lives, stepped in and said, I can help. Whether it was participating on our helpline for COVID-19 rapid response, speaking at one of our seminars, or writing one of our legal briefs and alerts on all the various rules and regulations that have come down as a response, the Paycheck Protection Program, the CARES Act, how to govern virtually in a pandemic, to bringing your employees safely back to work. Thank you. We couldn't have done it without your help. So looking forward into 2021, and I loved how the video said, let's just finish with 2020 and our next 5 years, we hope you stick with us. Our program got a huge boost earlier this month when the Dayton Legal Heritage Foundation gave us our largest grant to date to expand our Dayton program for the next 3 years. So why are we doing all this? Because with your assistance, we are working towards our shared vision of a just and equitable community empowered by and enhanced by thriving nonprofits and engaged attorney volunteers. We hope that after you log off tonight, you might be inspired to take action. And I have a few suggestions for you for how you can help us work towards our shared vision. Attorneys and paralegals, please volunteer. Head on over to our website and check out what volunteer opportunities we have to work with our amazing clients. As you saw here tonight, the missions of these organizations are so critical to our community. Share news about PBPO. We are only 5 years old. There are many attorneys and nonprofits out there who haven't heard about us, and we'd love to find more committed individuals like all of you to join our ranks. Please follow us on social media, like and share and retweet and support, talk about how you support PBPO and why you support us. That really does go a long way in getting out the word about our mission. Or donate. Consider making a gift to ensure that we're here for the next 5 years. So as we close out tonight, 10 minutes late, I apologize. We want to thank you for all of your support in whatever form that has come. We appreciate each and every one of you and look forward to continuing to work with you in 2021 and beyond. So like Breck, I have my virtual beer and am toasting all of you and what you've helped us accomplish. Thank you and have a great rest of the night.